Hey, sorry for hanging up on you.
What?
Sorry for hanging up on you.
That's okay. I figured it was important.
Yeah, my phone's gonna die here shortly.
Oh, but I'll let you go. I love you.
No, 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 no,
Okay,
no.
okay. I'm listening. I hear you. Okay, calm down. Hi, I'm here. I don't want your phone to die.
I don't care if my phone dies. I care if I get to see my loved ones. God damn it! When I hurt my back, people stopped giving a fuck about me. I'm tired of people telling me they're sorry and they love me and not doing a goddamn thing. Every time someone promises me they're gonna help, they don't. Something else come up. Someone else is more important. Getting fucked up on drugs and alcohol. Like, holy shit. Peaches, you're the only person who calls me. You're the only person who gives a fuck about me enough to call me.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Well, people suck.
They do.
Not my fault.
Even after
Not your
these very
fault.
same police who did this to me do it to other people, and it results in dead people, they still blame me. Those cops literally killed a man. And they made fun of him while they did it. You know, that's the thing about bullying, is that it's okay. It's okay to bully somebody, as long as they fit social criteria. If they have a penis, if they're broke, if they grew up in the system, if they're fucking homeless. We end up homeless because we're broke, because we grew up in the fucking system. The only way to get out of that is to work together with people. All the people that I was trying to work together with fucking took my shit and ran.
Because they were brought up in the system. Not everyone has that sense. The sense not to steal from people. The sense not to backstab people. The sense not to lie to people who trust you. People don't have that kind of sense, Sean.
You know, Peaches, a lot of it is that people just are ignorant as fuck. They choose
And
to
they
be
choose to
ignorant.
be.
Do what?
They choose to be.
I know, I was saying the same thing. You know, when I was talking to my lawyers, even though they agreed with me, they weren't willing to do the right thing. And my therapists, I got them on video too. They agreed with me as well. That's the thing, is that these people, all of them know how fucked up it is. And all of them could do something. But each and every one of them are like, I can't do anything. Yes, you fucking can. You can work together. You know how we ended up not being British? People worked together to fight them bastards.
They killed the Indians to fight those bastards.
They what?
They killed the Indians to fight those bastards.
They did
and
kill the
Indians
Indians.
that were here, like, offered service.
Actually, the Native Americans are part of the history of the United States I like the most.
Yeah.
The Iroquois fought on both sides.
The Iroquois were pretty bad with fuck ass, just saying. Oh, I found our, what's it called? The census or whatever. I found it on both my grandma's side and grandpa's side on my mother's side. And I found another one on my father's mother's side.
You found what?
Lineage.
Ah, yes, ma'am.
And I don't know how they calculate percentages and shit. But because I'm diluted with Spanish, but I don't care, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of a sick product. If you know what the Spanish did to the Native Americans, it's pretty fucked in a lot of ways, and I'm kind of a product of that. But
Yes,
moving
ma'am.
forward, you know, and then the whites fucked the natives in a lot of ways, and you know, my children are a product of that. Not that specifically, but you know, there's mixed blood in there with mixed tensions.
Well, I'm glad they're
Okay,
mutts
it's
and
all
not
part of
inbred.
it. The boys miss you.
I miss them too. That's the thing. People don't get how much I miss everybody. It's not just one or two people I don't get to see, it's everyone. Like, I just needed these people to leave me alone. That's all I needed. That's all I wanted is for Natalie to tell the truth so they'd leave me alone.
Well, we can't go back and we can't change it, and it's unfortunate. We need to concentrate on moving forward. And I was thinking, because all these broke fucks are being assholes to you, instead of concentrating on bringing together the broke fucks that want to jack shit from you and on off, let's try to find, like, some lawyer friends. I was thinking of finding some lawyer friends.
I
And
know.
there's also some lawyer friends that I got that are pro bono. And they're like, so it's a long story, but I talked to this gentleman and he was saying that the reason why he's pro bono is because the majority of the cases that he takes on, it's not a surefire win, but they only take cases that are just for the most part. That, like, a lot of the other lawyers, the reason why they're so popular is because they'll take on any case and they think they can win it. And he says that he takes on, like, the particularly fucked up ones.
That'd be mine. Mine's the most fucked up case I've ever even heard of.
And there are some pretty fucked up cases, but yours is, like, still going.
Yeah. Mine is multiple cases in multiple jurisdictions and multiple counties. Meanwhile, the officers that I was trying to get help from before Natalie died, who fucking didn't do jack shit, other officers are fucking covering for them.
Yeah.
Your friend was agreeing with all of that.
Yeah. So the thing about Britt is I used to sell her drugs. That's how her and I know each other. And you know Michael Mathis from The Root, he owns The Root up on the hill.
I don't know him, but I've heard the name.
Well, I used to sell drugs to him too. And it was by selling drugs to him that I was able to meet Britt and her sister. I don't remember her sister's name.
Yeah, she was letting me know about
But
her.
she's got a twin. Yeah, she's got a twin sister. What was she saying?
She was telling me that drugs and alcohol almost ruined her life and that she quit.
Yeah, and I remember being supportive to her about it. And then she was talking about being a cop, and a lot of people cut her off. And a lot of people kind of, you know, they like turned a blind eye to her because they thought she was a traitor. You know, and the same applies to me in a lesser respect because I'm not a public entity, where she's a public entity. I'm in the private sector, so they think of me as like a pet pig instead of like a government pig.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
That's the
pretty
thing. I
fucked
mean,
up.
most of the
But
homeless
I'm glad she was
people,
able to get out of that.
most of the homeless people, they won't talk to cops for a reason, but I needed them to. I know why they don't talk to cops. They don't want the same treatment I got. Of course, I mean, so many people were intimidated by police officers, somebody needed to take a look. Instead of these people speaking out and saying, hey, it's fucked up, they fucking stabbed me in the back instead. I mean, alright, here's a perfect example. Is not of the getting stabbed in the back, of what I was talking about at the very beginning, where people are just, they're ignorant, you know? They don't know. When, before Natalie died, when I was trying to talk to you, it was really important, but I get quiet when I am trying to be patient, and I have to hold it in. When I went to your house to try to get a lawyer to fight them and to try to get my money back from Ken and Leah, and then right before we were going to do that, that's when we got that phone call. That's been happening nonstop since Natalie's death. I mean, people promise help and promise help and promise help, and then when it's almost there, the door gets slammed in my face for things that I didn't do. You know? Like, if Natalie hadn't disappeared, I'd have been able to possibly get the help from you that I needed in order to take her to court. And to take Ken and Leah to court. But
in an alternate universe somewhere that has happened.
Maybe. But the thing is, a lot of the issues that you and I were having right after Natalie disappeared, I mean, I was severely overwhelmed and you didn't understand it. And now you understand it so much better. And you're one of the few people who tried to understand it. And at first it was really difficult for you, but you were able to make the connection between your PTSD and mine. And you remember me for who I am and not how I am after what everything happened to me. I mean, I don't want to talk about Natalie in a negative way. I want to believe that Shelley was fucked over by that Kara Johnson lady the same way that I was. She was just an internet sleuth lady. Me and Shelley should have spoken directly. Me and Natalie should have spoken directly. When I was texting between Natalie right before I got served the protection order, I was just wanting her to be safe. She was gonna hurry to see me, and I didn't want her getting in a car accident. And that's what was going through my head before I got handed the protection order. I didn't want her to get in another car accident. Miss Peaches, I can't make it stop. I need people to come together instead of arguing on Facebook. I needed them to understand that I tried so hard. And all of the resources that I wasted to try to get those things to happen, and it all got slammed in my face after I wasted all those resources believing those people. Miss Peaches, you were literally the only safe place that I could have gone after Natalie disappeared. When you told me that you and Raj were thinking about putting me in a room, in the spare room, and just having me pay one of the bills, that would have been great. I mean, that would have saved me hundreds of miles of travel for every appointment. But you didn't tell me that until after I'd gone down and lit the road next to Ken and Leah's truck on fire. I mean, just a day earlier would have made a lot of difference. And that's not me blaming you. That's not me saying you're a bad person. That's just saying that's
No, I
just
know.
how it's all gone. That lady who was promising to help, that Kara Johnson lady who claimed she was an autism activist, and she wasn't. And I didn't say nothing bad about Miss Shelley back then. I didn't. Kara Johnson, I was explaining to her, this is after Shannon Alvarado had let me know what Kara Johnson was really doing by posting some pictures from them groups. And Kara Johnson fucking wanted to cover her ass because she got busted. So she went and told Miss Shelley that I was bad-mouthing her. No, I said she couldn't come forward with the truth because she was afraid for her kids. And I have that all saved. I just can't get anyone to look at it. I need to be able to sit down and write my story out with the times and dates and names. And I don't have a place to do it, and people don't understand that. They don't understand that if I have to stop what I'm doing, I mean, when I'm doing something, I get on a roll and I fucking work on it until it's done. This all could have been done over a year ago if I'd have just had 2 fucking weeks. And you know what? A year ago, it wouldn't have been 2 weeks. It would have been 4 hours. And a year before that, it would have just been a 5-minute conversation with Natalie. But the longer this goes on, the more fucked up shit is. And I've got mostly just complete strangers to talk to. I had a lady who called me tonight, and she wanted to tell me those pretty words that pissed me off so much. Telling me I gotta leave it all behind me and so on and so forth. I need an income in order to be able to afford to fucking survive. I mean, I can't just from place to place to place to place, not being able to see my loved ones, fucking not having any money, not having a place to work on this. And people are like, you should sue them. I can't sue them. They won't even allow me in a fucking courtroom. They won't allow me to make a report.
Sean, I don't want to cut you off, and I know
You're
that we're
good.
pretty deep into this conversation, but I gotta get back to work.
I love you, Miss Peaches. Be safe.
I love you, Sean. Try more pretty words. Try thinking of happy thoughts. I understand that they're not going to help, and they're not going to really make anything any different, but they might help to make you feel better.
Seeing my loved ones would help me feel better, Miss Peaches.
Yes, but there's a lot of people in this world that can't be around their loved ones right now. They're having to deal with the same shit as far as not being with their loved ones. They have ways of coping. Find ways of coping to help bide your time.
Ma'am, I've been doing all of that coping shit for 2 years. What I'm saying is that I'm done with permanent fucking patches.
No, they're not permanent. No.
Exactly.
No. I'm not saying live there permanently. I'm saying enjoy it for now. Try and think of happy thoughts. Put yourself in a better place, and maybe you can think more clearly.
I do try to think of happy
thoughts. Enough to like write it down or something. I don't know.
No, I need.
gotta go, Sean. I love you.
I know. Bye.